Oops. Not even playing the game. Give me a second. Just run through that. Alright. Had some technical difficulties. My Elgato refused to read my consoles. Had to unplug it from the computer, reset the computer, plug it back on, turn the computer back on. All that nice jazz. That's not what I want. Whoa, play the game. Come on now, I know you're like 15 years old, but you only have one job. My roommate was having trouble streaming Voodoo on his Xbox, so I fear the stream might have the same problem, but it looks like it's not. So it was probably just his Xbox. Classic. I take these socks off. Pardon my awkwardness. Just got home from a workout. I tried my best to get here on time, and I did. But again, I had technical difficulties, so that slowed me down. And I was gonna prepare a pot pie in the oven, but I don't have pot pie. So I'll probably make something in a couple hours. The Shade might jump on, so we might switch games later on. We'll see. Fridays is usually when we do it, so right now he's hanging out with his fiance, so it'll just be us right now. I really hope my chat doesn't do what it did last night, where it wasn't telling me that people were chatting to me. That was a little embarrassing. I didn't need that. Okay. Going to continue. I'm gonna reset this just in case.
Ragnarok was Lupino's private nightclub, a den of drugs built into an old theater. I knew what waited inside. V-head junkies ready to explode in random acts of senseless violence. And Lupino's goon squad, the worst stone-cold killers this
Might
side
as
of
well
hell.
put my glasses on just in case someone starts chatting.
Ragnarok was as inviting as a headache, flickering and flashing to a machine gun beat. The belly of the nightclub was a gothic theme park that began with bondage games and led to the nasty stuff from there. As subtle with its dark message as a cop killer bullet through the heart. Like father, like son. Just like Jack Lupino.
Make sure keep the shotgun. Let's see. I do. I heard someone. Okay, gotta try that again. It's probably a little too slow. What's going on here? There's nothing going. Come on now. Was I... Yeah, I'm not supposed to leave. Okay, we'll try this again. Oh! The security opens the back. I completely missed it.
The book had never been a bestseller.
Let's read that.
Given the setting, I was surprised to find that somebody had been passing time reading. The paperback was entitled The Age of Murder and Storm. The blurb on the back mentioned Norse mythos and Ragnarok, the end of a Viking world with a terrible winter that covered the earth in ice, when vile crimes were rampant and all humanity lost. I could see how somebody impressionable might get it into their head that we were at the end of time. I was also beginning to see what the nightclub and its owner were all about.
Oh, hello. Let's not forget that. Oh, shit. Dick. I gotta use my jump a lot more. I would have survived. Or someone has cocktails. Oh, dumbass.
Books on the occult had been piled up. The room was stacked with light reading, such as Necronomicon, Witchcraft, and Paradise Lost. Old exotic titles like Malleus Maleficarum and De Umbrarum Reini Novum Portus. Books with pentagrams on their covers, all dealing with the occult and the infernal, lying between stacks of horror videos and a couple of Ouija boards. The only thing I could take seriously was the thought of Lupino taking it seriously. He had been spending a lot of time getting intimate with the guy downstairs. Table.
Oh, yep, I remember this bullshit.
What the?
Oh. Oh. let's not get carried away there. I'm gonna assume I need to go that way. Okay, I was right. That was an awesome grenade toss. They did not see that coming. Payback. Oh. Jeez, how many of you are there?
There he is.
I need you, I need you. Oh, you're waiting for me.
Hey!
You survived 2 shots. Or a shot. It's usually. No, let's actually maxed out on that. I'd like to buy the good shit, but that shit's expensive.
The
$30
backstage
a
area led
bottle.
to Lupino's inner sanctum.
It's expensive.
The hot air inside was like an invisible wall, thick with incense and something else. A sickly sweet smell that made you gag.
So I want to know. Okay,
This
I'm
was
good.
the rotten core of the Big Apple. Lupino lurked somewhere ahead, like a spider at the center of his web, waiting. The vapors in the air started to make my head swim. Torn pieces of a letter lay scattered on the sofa. Punchinello had threatened Lupino in writing. The note had been torn to pieces, bloody fingerprints all over them.
Don't want you to think that one of my boys is not playing with a full deck. Shape up, Jack. We are running a business here. I'd hate to send the trio to strong arm you.
The trio were the Don's notorious henchmen. It was obvious that Lupino hadn't been intimidated by the threat. Lupino's notes covered the table. Jack Lapino was crazy, all right. The table was scattered with notes of demented arcane nonsense written in rusty blood. A mishmash list of demons, devils, and dark gods evoked.
Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Cthulhu, Lilith, Hela! Blood given to you all.
He was after that old Faustian deal. Your soul for
But there
power
can
and
only be
fortune.
one. One
Just
of them is
sign on
real.
a dotted line with your
Can't
blood.
believe in all of them. They all are against
Lupino's notebook
each
lay on the
other's
pedestal.
beliefs.
Jack
But
Lupino
again,
was
he's crazy,
all
so
right.
Mythic wolves, let loose to devour the sun and the moon. Lupino is the wolf. I'm Mr. Beast, the big bad Fenris wolf. I'm the end of the world man, wearing the flesh of fallen angels.
After Y2K, the end of the world had become a cliche. But who was I to talk? A brooding underdog avenger alone against an empire of evil, out to right a grave injustice. Everything was subjective. There were only personal apocalypses. Nothing is a cliche when it's happening to you.
Okay, there's nothing in here for me now.
The flesh of fallen angels! Come to me all! Astaroth, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Satan, Cthulhu, Lilith, Hela! Blood to you all! Secrets living under the skin of reality. I've seen it. The corruption of flesh. Oh! I'm the wolf, yeah! I am the wolf! It's close. It's coming. You have come to the end of time.
Yep, a lot of running and shooting.
It's now! I will rise to her side! I don't need the words! I'm beyond the words!
Come on, guys. You gonna need that. Gonna need that too. Oh yeah, you guys are fucked.
What the hell?
guess he burned himself. That's unfortunate. I should have climbed up first. What? No audio again? Terrible. I'm not holding my...
I've tasted the devil's green blood. It runs in my veins. I've seen beyond a world of skin, the architecture of blood and bow and arrow. Death is coming! She is coming, and hell follows with her. This is the twilight winter. I am ready to be her son. Her time is now, and all who stand in her way must die! Die! You'll die! You'll die! Now! All die! Oh! No! Ah!
Try to dodge that.
When Lupino finally went down, I wanted to
There
make
she
real
is.
sure he'd stay that way. V was a bad monster. Turned them into friggin' zombie demons from outer space.
I think he's dead already.
Huh? And that's when it happened.
But dead or not, you've got the wrong guy.
In stepped this knockout femme fatale holding a gun to my face. I returned the favor.
Cold day in hell.
Lisa Punchinello. Lisa Punchinello was the Don's wife.
Mona Sachs, Lisa's evil twin.
Your safety's off, evil twin. You might hurt someone with that gun of yours.
Lisa's the damsel in distress. I'm the professional. I'd blow you away without batting an eye.
Sure, and you can check out my credentials splattered all over this joint.
Jack couldn't have framed you, not the state he was in. We're after the same slime bag. Angelo Punchinello's the one who murdered your friend and framed you with it.
You know this for a fact.
I've got my sources.
I don't have a clue these days. I just shoot them as they come. Who put a contract on the Archfiend?
This one's mine. I hate the guts of that sadistic wife-beater. Why not pool our bullets for this one?
I thought you'd never ask. My finger was starting to twitch.
How do you like your whiskey?
I'm easy, as long as you don't try to slip me a Mickey.
You're a real angel, Max.
It was good stuff. Tasted sweet as honey going down.
Nothing personal. Can't risk you going berserk and getting Lisa killed.
The nightmare was always the same. Violent shapes moving in darkness, old and ugly. The killer's mad laughter was a riddle filled with wicked innuendo.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this on, just so I can hear his tweet, or text.
Somewhere, the baby was crying.
Here comes the nightmares. This drug really fucked him up. hope I'm going the right way. I'm just doing this by instinct. I'm probably going the wrong way, but no, I think I went in a full circle. It's a fucking maze.
Should have known it when we found you snoring next to Lupino's corpse. A comedian, huh?
Right.
Watch cartoons. Captain Baseball Bat Boy's my favorite.
Oops, right, I forgot the jump. It's ridiculous. Okay. I took a wrong turn. I'm surprised you didn't. Like sometimes you'll hear the child's crying. Just go. Oh, yep.
No, please, God, no.
Slice him, dice him, shoot him full of holes, blow him to bits, vaporize him, disintegrate him. No matter
I don't
what
know
you
why
do,
you guys are
they'll
keeping him
still be
alive.
that good
It
as
was a fucking retarded.
Michelle's diary lay on the table.
Retarded thing to do.
Michelle was working part-time in the district attorney's office. Her diary was open on today's entry. Her handwriting all pretty curves.
An army dossier found its way to my desk yesterday. Valhalla? Isn't that a Norse myth? Something about Vikings? I tried to tell Max about it, but he was busy, that cute frown on his brow. Guess it's nothing, just a mix-up at the courier service.
From now on, I would always find time for her. It was a hollow promise. Too little, too late.
Max, no, please, Max. Why? I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Those are mighty shells.
Murderer! You killed
These
her!
are what a
Nothing like that ever happens in the real
45.
world.
might be a 9mm, but it's look a little bigger than a 9mm. The baseball bat. I hope I'm not missing any chat. It's been nice and quiet.
I woke up in a bad dream. My head felt 2 sizes too small for my brain.
Max Payne. I envy your name.
And the killer was smiling.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Frankie the Bat Niagara.
Niagara, as in you cry a lot. He had a baseball bat and I was tied to a chair. Pissing him off was the smart thing to do.
Nothing wrong with a little laugh now and then. Take me, for example. I love to watch cartoons. Cartoon violence is a fascinating thing. Let's take a break. I need to take a leak and maybe grab a cold one at the bar. Don't worry. I'll be back to finish this off. And then, it's checkout time.
You play, you pay, you bastard. He swaggered out, and the door clanged shut behind him, locks clicking into place.
Dumbass, should have killed him. I was retarded.
Everyone makes mistakes. Mine hadn't been to crack jokes about the goon with the bat. He'd have cracked my skull regardless. It hadn't even been to trust a girl with a gun. I had blindly gone after the first bad guy on my hit list when I should have been aiming further up the ladder, at the head of the Punchinello family. I couldn't bring myself to be pissed at Mona. Guess I had a soft spot for a pretty face. But when somebody decides to play baseball with your head, you tend to get sore. They had dragged me back to the basement of Lupino's hotel. I was beaten, bruised, and blue. I felt like the chair I had broken to get free. All I had was Niagara's bat, sticky with my own blood. Without a gun, I'd be no match for Frankie's men. I'd have to play hide and seek with them.
It's Frankie's turn. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, no. Mind having a go at him.
It's Frankie's turn.
Yeah, I know that.
What's up?
Oh, I didn't grab the shotgun. Or I had the shotgun, I just didn't pull it out.
Hey,
Try that again.
Yo! What's up?
Almost made it.
Oh, what the hell?
Nope. Honestly, don't remember which door. Okay. You bastard. I'm glad he missed.
Things were fast going from bad to worse.
The same building.
The men in blue had come and gone. They had decorated the place with chalk outlines and tied it together with yellow tape. The cops who had stayed behind were dead. Frankie, his boys, and I had the place all for ourselves.
Just forget about it. Just forget about it. Hey, just forget about it. That crazy witch, you should have heard her. She was a real scream when the boys caught her trying to cap the Don. Oh, that's friggin' bad. To the trio? That's even worse than what Frankie's doing to that poor bastard downstairs. She's gonna take a long time to die.
The mobster muscle on the phone was talking about Mona. Punchinello's trio were nothing but bad news.
It's Payne!
More evidence that Punchinello didn't like me much.
the victims so far identified in the Ragnarok shooting have been known criminals, many of whom had large doses of V in their blood. Reliable sources say that Max Payne was also among those killed, although no body has been recovered at this time.
Reliable sources. That meant somebody thought the Mafia had me, didn't want the cops snooping around anymore. The body would be delivered to them barely recognized. Case closed. Don Punchinello had the power to be that reliable source, which was no news. But his news was old news. Framing me hadn't been enough. Don Punchinello had put a hit on me. He wanted me dead, and it had been important enough for him to give written instructions to Frankie about it.
Max Payne should die like a dog for the trouble he's caused. Frankie, I know I can trust you to give this matter the dedication it needs.
Well, it certainly will get done. Yep, cleared the place out. Well, it's because I did. Yep. Should have left some for myself in the future. I forgot I'd be coming back here. I got 8. I'm good. I should have had the shotgun out.
The hotel bar was fast developing quite a history. True to his words, Frankie was there, having a beer.
Jesus Christ. How the hell did you get loose?
Got bored waiting. Thought, what the hell, we could just as well finish this here.
Fine by me. This works out just as well.
Thank you. You've been a lovely audience. Had enough? I don't play with girls anyway. Unfair!
Bicycle helmet girl.
I spotted the tail as soon as I left the hotel. A big black Mercedes. I had seen the car before. That time it had heralded impressive explosions. Vladimir was back.
Bang. You're dead, Max Payne.
I might have laughed if I remembered how. What's this supposed to be? Cops and robbers? Look, you want something with me? Get in line.
Peace, man. Relax. You know you are a real news item. Armed and dangerous. I am going to make you an offer you can't refuse. I've always wanted to say that.
It's a bum rap. I've been framed.
Well, that's a moot point. Whatever you did or did not do, I'm sure you had good reason for doing it. Want to hear me out?
I'm listening.
Punchinello messing with V is bad for business all around. But that's not all. There is this guy, Boris Dine, used to pull jobs for me. He's the captain of the cargo ship Charon. Now the bastard turncoat has gone over to the other side, Punchinello's. The ship's loaded with high-res hardware, guns, my business. If Punchinello gets hold of that cargo, he's won and I have lost. And you'll have your work cut out for you. If you want to get to Punchinello, you'll need heavy-duty persuaders. I am just the man to get them for you. Change the ship back under my flag, maybe pop 2 in the Traitor Dime's head while you're at it. You'll get enough guns to start the apocalypse. You in or out?
Let's get this show on the road. Vladimir was one of those old-time bad guys with honor and morals, which made him almost one of the good guys. None of us was a saint. The Brooklyn riverfront was a maze of rusty containers, sharp-boned cranes looming up from the snowstorm. On a night like this, you couldn't help but think of the dark army of dead men sleeping with the fishes, cement shoes in line. No Minotaur lurked in this labyrinth, but somewhere out there, on the clanking deck of his cargo freighter, the skipper of the Charon was waiting, like the ferryman of the river Styx.
What the? Ah!
Doesn't look like there's a switch. Oh, there we go.
Both of them beat to a pulp. Eyes swollen. They couldn't see in the end. Swaying on their feet. Slipping on the blood. Money's worth.
Brought tears to my eyes. Transcend that.
Be the last one.
Yo!
Bastard with the grenades. Hello.
Yo!
I should have shot that red barrel. Lucky bastards. Oh, what a waste. Oh, hopefully I didn't need that painkiller. almost sounded like a grenade.
Hold it!
Might as well use that.
I doubted the letter was a receipt. Rico Muerte had come to town to do more than just sort out family troubles. Exhibits number 1, 2, and 3. Briefcase of money, a sniper rifle, and an envelope with one word neatly printed on a folded piece of expensive paper.
Mayor.
It didn't sound like a mafia contract at all. It was too cold and too to the point.
Ooh, hello.
Hey, yeah!
Fuck. Yep. You guys love your grenades. Yeah, almost fell off. Oh, Jesus. Forgot how to zoom. There we go. Hello. See, I need to go this way now. Oh, lucky bastard.
What the?
What? Oh, he was behind me. How the hell did you not see me? You're a terrible guard. I guess I blended in like a regular worker or a regular bad guy until he really realized I'm not one of the bad guys. He's probably looking at the leather dragon going, I don't remember this guy. There they are again. It's amazing.
What the?
I had found Boris Dime's ship.
Pretty sure I could climb out of it. I'm about to die.
Rust had crept over the side of the cargo steamer a long time ago. Boris Dime would be on board. I'd have to smoke half of his crew to even get near the gangplank. Guns were probably being kept in the hold, buried amidst the rats and oily water.
Hey,
Nope, I expected you to... Oh.
Angelo Puccinello here.
Angie, tell me, how much did Dime cost you? I bet it was more than his name.
Max Payne.
Right the first time.
You're dead, punk.
You sure you're not confusing me with Boris here? But you are right, of course. Pretty soon we should get together and have a talk.
You son of a...
Pissing Punchinello off was a dangerous game, but when people get mad, they make mistakes. I should know. That's where I wanted Punchinello, mad enough to trip over his own feet, preferably into a grave.
Okay, I think I...
Dime! Dime!
Bastard.
Tell the devil that Dime sent you.
caused your own death, bro. Oh, I almost died there.
You know how to handle yourself. Anybody who says different is calling me a liar. Vladimir here. Collect all the guns and ammo you want. Meet me on the bridge afterwards.
Okay.
Did you get everything you need?
Check.
I owe you. Anything you need.
This is my solo. When I'm through, Punchinello won't be anybody's problem anymore.
Clear as vodka. But anytime you get between a rock and a hard place, just whistle. This could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
You really get a bang out of this big-time gangster act, don't you? Even with all this firepower, I figured I couldn't get to Punchinello at his manor. I could only hope that he wouldn't pass a chance to hear me beg, to see he's won. This is Max Payne. I want to cut a deal.
Payne, you're a dead man.
That's what everybody keeps telling me. I got your ship and her cargo. I want to meet. No pain, no gain. Capiche?
You know my restaurant?
Yeah, I know it.
1 hour.
Punchinello's restaurant had seen better days. Snow was falling like ashes from post-apocalyptic skies, but that was outside. Things would soon get hot in the Don's restaurant. I knew it was a long shot, Angelo Punchinello actually showing up, but there was no crime in hoping.
Gonna leave it there. I'm gonna make some dinner, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Got my dinner. Looks like I didn't miss anything. No, I can't do that. I'm gonna die. Yep.
Punchinello was burning to get me. The feeling was mutual.
Man,
he was trying to put out my flames with gasoline.
More bullets than I would have liked.
mobsters have been guarding a real treasure. The way out of this disco inferno.
It's Payne! Whack the sucker!
Where the hell did you go? Took out that rat too.
The mobsters have been guarding a real treasure. The way out of this disco inferno. Vlad had seen my smoke signals. The Mercedes was revving to go, almost drowning out the Banshee well at the sirens.
You coming? We'll drop you off at the Punchinello Manor.
Sounds good to me.
When this is over, look me up. I could use a professional like you.
I'll keep that in mind.
See, that's chapter 5, so I think I'll end it on chapter 5. Murderous Hearts. I'm not going to end the Twitch stream now. I'm going to continue on with Shade.
The night groaned with cold. The garden lights flickered nervously. In their light, the falling snow was dead white before the darkness ate it up.
I'll watch this in a minute.
I'd heard the stories. The trio were mad dogs. They'd have hung the heads of their enemies over the manor gates if the capo had only let them. Punchinello wanted pain. He'd see the pain. The trick in my situation was that there was no trick, no matter what the movies tell you. No rules, no secret mantra, no roadmap. It wasn't about how smart or how good you were. It was chaos and luck, and anyone who thought different was a fool. All you could do was to hang on madly, as long and as hard as you could. Someone had graciously left the back door open for me and killed the guards. My money was on Mona. I knew the trio would be standing between me and Punchinello. I had read their rap sheets, thick as phone books. No one would be walking out of here alive. The numbing cold of the broken night had followed me in. Upstairs, the trio tangoed down the manor halls to the silent rhythm of their murderous hearts. The blood of their victims rust on their lips. Vince Mignano, Pilot Providence, a.k.a. Big Brother, and Joe Deadpan Salem. The pistol was a frozen lump in my hand, piercing the skin, gnawing me to the bone.
Let's see. Where's Hearts? Alright, I just gotta remember it's the last one. Okay. I'm gonna